I'm in salad and I saw
Season 1, Episode 4, Book 4, Lamentations. It is written and directed by Mike Flanagan. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. Time and temperature check, it is 2:30 a.m., 52 degrees, 87% humidity. On with the review. This episode follows the priest and he's just like, I can't go into the sunlight at all. And he's just like huddled in his house. The priest is missing masses. He would normally do daily masses, but we got the leaders of the community. They'd be like, yo, he's just sicky, guys. He has this terrible stomach bug. We gotta do the preaching like the old ways. Let's do it. And they do like hymns and songs, hymns and songs, and they be singing. But then the friggin' priest man, you know what he is? He's definitely not human anymore. He burns up in the sunlight. I don't know if he's necessarily a vampire, because we got that like thing that attacked Pruitt. The thing that attacked Pruitt was winged, and vampires, they don't necessarily have wings in the same way that this creature does. And also, at the very beginning of the series, I remember that there's like this thing that was flying overhead that had a wingspan of an albatross. I remember that key detail. I had like blanked out on it because like, oh, okay, it's a detail, whatever. But then like seeing the big wingspan on this creature, I'm like, oh, it's been here this entire time. It's just been like chilling out or whatever. It's been attacking people. So you can't go into the sun. We also got that guy, the hunter man, the guy who did the shooting of the chick who did the unwheeling of the chair. Unwheeling of the chair. She got out of her wheelchair. Yeah, that guy, he takes a little visit to the priest, and the priest has a bit of a nom on his head. It is quite visceral, this scene. What's weird is the priest's behavior up to this point. I'm like looking at him like, why are you hugging him for so long? The guy was about to leave and the priest is like, give me a hug. And then he gives him a hug and the priest just won't let him go. And the guy's having a bit of a struggle session. And I guess the priest lets him go at some point. And the guy hits the back of his head and it starts bleeding like profusely. And the priest is like, I have to put my finger in it to have a lick. And then he just starts slurping it up. And then he just like starts eating the guy's brain. And I'm like, what is up with you? What are you? What happened? Last episode you died, and then you became this undead creature. Oh no, what a terrible fate. Especially because he's like a priest. You'd think, oh, you know, you could just like go to heaven or whatever. Now he's being this demon thing. Oh no, I feel so bad for him. What exactly caused him to be this way? That is the question I have. That wheelchair chick, she wasn't the only one healed. We got that old woman who had dementia. Broke her hip. Many a time going up the stairs. Now she could just remember her child. That pregnant chick, I feel like it's some sort of like weird exchange that happened here, where you got the woman, she no longer has dementia. She no longer has a baby either. And I'm like, where did it go? She was like talking to other doctors, like, where did it go? There's no sign you have a pregnancy here. I was pregnant. She was going to be my child. Now she's gone. Where's my baby? And I imagine that does some serious psychological damage to you because you're in the mother headspace. You're like locked in. You're like, all right, she's at 20 weeks old. All right, I have 20 more weeks to go. I'm halfway through my pregnancy. I have to hunker down, and I have this thing that's quite literally forming inside of me. A little tiny mass of cells grows into like a thing that's like 6 to 9 pounds. Nice. But also it's just like growing in you and you're gestating it. Like what that there's a connection to that, like quite literally, because it's like forming inside of you. And so that just suddenly disappears. You're gonna go insane. Like this thing that I felt grow inside of me for the past 20 weeks is now just suddenly gone. And doctors are telling me that I'm insane. This woman, I bet she's gonna freak out. There's a lot of strange things that are happening to everybody in this town. We also got Riley. Riley's fun because he's like going to AA and he's actually really happy about, his name was Joe, the guy who shot that chick into the wheelchair. Yeah, he also got eaten. Joe got eaten by the priest, and so we got Riley's here being like, where'd he go? I wanted to see him succeed. And they're like, oh, he's just like out of town. He's like, you know, suspicious. That only lasts for like a couple of weeks. And then what are you gonna do? What else are you gonna tell him? I don't know, he got killed in a car accident. She's sad. I mean, he did die. What is the priest going to do? What is the priest going to do? This is my ultimate question. What is the priest going to do? Because he is like a huge well of wisdom and studies. But now he's like a demon creature and he just slurps up blood. What is he? This is a fun episode because at this point I'm like, whoa, things are getting weird. And I'm down for it. So I'm gonna have to give this episode. I enjoyed it a lot. Decent pacing. I feel like pacing picks up a little bit from the last few episodes. You got a lot of the action stuff that's starting to happen. I'm like, okay, some action is unfolding and it's like weird. And I was not expecting this at all, but I like it. Having this happen to the priest, it's a good foil for his character to be like a demon guy. So I'm gonna give this episode, it's like a 7.6 out of 10. If you like this, if you watch another one, the platform really likes it. If I haven't reviewed it on a channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why you gotta get the Patreon request at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinners for one movie review per 1 month. Support the daily grindiness by going to this link tree. It helps with the daily grind of all them reviews. So go here. And until next time, mint salad saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits. All right, I'm gonna go touch that boat. Boat toucher I am.